I was born and raised a Catholic, but growing up the religion never made sense to me. I disagreed with the idea of Jesus being God, and the concept of the Trinity never made sense to me, along with a few other things. When I tried to tell the priest my questions, he couldn't give me a clear answer. My priest even told me to just follow faith blindly, and personally, I didn't take that very lightly. Because think about it, if you're following something blindly, how do you know you're not being deceived? After that, I was lost, and I started searching for God again. And then Islam stuck out for me. There were two reasons why. The first thing is, even though I saw negative things about Islam on the news and media, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world. The second thing is, and at the time I didn't know this, but my two favorite boxers, Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, they're Muslims. So naturally I asked myself, if Islam is portrayed as this bad, evil religion, why are more and more people reverting to Islam? So over the course of a year, I started researching Islam through the internet as well as watching YouTube videos. And then eventually life happens. I was going through a dark point in my life where I was having financial issues. I was going through a major heartbreak, as well as the program that I was in for school at the time. They dropped me because of how much I was struggling. So at the time I felt like it was the end of the world. I felt lost and I was having these dark thoughts of just ending it. And then I remembered Islam. So I went and I bought a Quran. I bought this specific Quran and it took me a few weeks to finish it. When I was done reading it, wallahi, everything clicked for me. I knew at this point I needed to go to a masjid to talk to somebody. So one day I went to the nearest masjid and long story short, there was nobody there, so I left. I decided to try again and I went back the next day. Same thing, there was nobody there. At this point, I kind of began to get discouraged and I even asked myself, is this for me? I was actually gonna leave and never come back. But before I left, I said, Allah, please give me a sign. I was about to leave and then all of a sudden, a car pulls up and a Muslim brother steps out and goes into the masjid. So I followed him, I introduced myself and I asked him if I could speak to somebody. His name is Sajid, and I'll never forget how kind and nice he was to bring me into the masjid as well as answer all the questions that I had. In the coming weeks, I talked to the imam at the masjid, and about a month later, I took my shahada and alhamdulillah, I became a Muslim.